These are the Daily Tech headlines for Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. I'm Sarah Lane. The Wall Street Journal sources say OpenAI's announcement of the Stargate Project, a $500 billion data center initiative in partnership with Oracle and SoftBank, shows growing tensions with OpenAI and Microsoft. Microsoft is OpenAI's primary investor and cloud provider. Disputes over computing capacity and exclusivity agreements have reportedly strained the partnership, with OpenAI wanting flexibility to work with other cloud providers like Google. The UK's Competition and Markets Authority, or CMA, launched investigations into both Apple and Google over whether their mobile ecosystems, operating systems, app stores, and browsers violate the new Digital Markets Competition and Consumers Act, or DMCC. The CMA says it'll examine strategic market status, potential anti-competitive practices, and impacts on innovation, businesses, and consumers. The DMCC gives the CMA enhanced powers to address anti-competitive behavior. Chinese AI developer Deepseek released Deepseek R1, an open-source reasoning model with 671 billion parameters, claiming better performance than OpenAI's O1 in various benchmarks. It's available under an MIT license through Hugging Face and offers cost-effective commercial use with API access at up to 95% lower cost than OpenAI. Also has smaller, distilled versions for more accessibility. R1 comes right on the heels of ByteDance's Daobao 1.5 Pro LLM. The TikTok ban saga continues. ByteDance board member William E. Ford said during a talk at the World Economic Forum in Davos this week that a compromise might be possible instead of a full sale to a U.S. company. Ford is CEO of investment company General Atlantic, which holds a stake in ByteDance, hence the board seat. He cited talks between President Trump and China's President Xi that may create a constructive path forward. Now, the law still requires TikTok's sale, though Ford hinted at alternatives, maybe a change in control that could allow TikTok to keep operating in the U.S. Transit app Move It partnered with Distribution Technologies to let users plan and book long-distance train, bus, and ferry trips across 40 European countries within the app. Travelers can access schedules, directions, and real-time updates in one place. This is Move It's first foray into mobile ticketing for long-distance travel, partnering with carriers like Deutsche Bahn and Trenitalia. It's now live on Android, iOS, and the web. Security researcher Sam Curry published how he was able to exploit a Subaru security vulnerability, exposing millions of cars to remote tracking, unlocking, and starting, with a full year of precise location history also accessible. Curry bypassed weak protections in an employee-facing app, including insecure password resets and a client-side 2FA to replicate the issue. Attackers could also apparently exploit cars using Starlink systems to control vehicles without notifying owners. Subaru fixed the flaw after Curry's report. At BETT, B-E-T-T, in London this week, Google showed off updates for Google Education, Workspace, and Chromebooks in the classroom. Highlights include new class tools for remote content sharing and live translations, the AI-powered Notebook LM for creating study guides and quizzes, and Google Vids for AI-assisted video creation. Chromebook Plus brings advanced features like generative image creation and live translate for educators and students. More than 20 new Chromebook devices are ahead this year. And finally, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security terminated all advisory committees. That includes the Cybersecurity Review Board, or CSRB. All advisors are encouraged to reapply, but we're told that, quote, committee activities will be focused solely on advancing our critical mission to protect the homeland and support DHS's strategic priorities. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. That's where you can find show notes and links to all these headlines there as well. I'm Sarah Lane. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.